Hey guys, it's me, Johnny Janae, and I just got done working a shift, and this is about to be a get unready with me. I'm covered in hair right now because I literally just shaved my hair down a little bit. It was just sticking up too much for my liking. I feel like my hair grows really freaking fast, y'all, and I don't know like really the metrics. I think my mom used to say hair grows half an inch every 2 weeks or every month, but I just feel like my hair be growing so freaking fast, so I'm consistently like always clipping it down. And I got my own clipper set that comes with multiple guards, so I just keep going back in and clipping my hair down. Like, it's not the type of clippers, well, I'm not using the straight blade to my skin, so it's not gonna be breaking me out. I'm just like cutting the hair down consistently to keep it low and keep it cute. So this is gonna be a get unready with me. So let's just hop straight into it, right? So I also wanted this to kind of be a talk with Janae. Look at the difference, y'all. If people tell you lashes don't make a difference, they're lying. So this is basically a talk with Janae. And I wanted to talk about how sometimes you can stop your own money, you can stop your own opportunities by believing that you have to. Now I'm going in with these makeup remover cleansing wipes from Be Pure. I'm pretty sure that I got this out of Ross. You can stop your own money, you can stop your own opportunities just by believing that you are not right for people, or that you're not worthy of that opportunity per se. And sometimes it definitely, at least I know in my sense, sometimes it comes from a level of experience and a whole lot of no's and stuff like that. You just eventually build up this idea that, oh, well, maybe just, you already assume that you're not going to, I guess, chosen or whatever, or that you're not worthy of an opportunity or stuff like that. And a lot of the biggest thing in life that a lot of these millionaires, billionaires have in common is they have audacity. They're not the smartest people on this earth. They're not just so tenacious. They're not so this or that. Some people are just, they're lacking the mental to even care enough what other people are thinking. They just know just to keep going. Or they just have so much audacity that they're just like, why wouldn't I? Y'all see the difference between foundation, the makeup, and my skin? They just know that, like, they have it in their mind, like, why wouldn't I, basically? Like, why can't I have what I want? Why can't I? So when you develop that mindset of, I'm worthy of this opportunity, like there's no reason why it shouldn't be available to me, then you're gonna go for it all the time. And sometimes I've definitely been in positions to where I don't even bother going for something because I'm just like, oh no, it's not gonna this, it's not gonna that. And yes, true, some situations you'll think that something is gonna be for you and you get that no, or you don't get to pursue that opportunity, and then it changes your viewpoint on stuff, and then it's like ego will make you sit off to the side and not keep trying to pursue it, keep trying to go for it. But I'm a big fan of dropping ego. Now, ego is good to have in some senses, but I'm a big fan of dropping ego when it comes to like opportunities and situations, because that ego will get in the way and it can be for your detriment. Like, there are many a times where I could have had certain opportunities, and the fact that I just didn't go for them is why I didn't end up getting them, So you have to have the audacity to go for shit. You gotta believe that you deserve it. You gotta believe that you can attract it, that you can get it. Does that mean that you're gonna get every single thing just because you're going for it? No, but that's okay. It's gonna build you to be stronger and make you into who you are. Right? So, saying all this to say, there are some times when I'm at work and I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother trying to get into that section because they just want the big booty bitches. Like, they're not gonna be worried about me. They're gonna try to put me on, blah, blah, blah. And tonight, I went ahead and I got into a section, and it was a good section, Now, everything isn't as it seems. And that's also another part of why sometimes I don't even bother with section, because sometimes it's not a whole lot of money and it's a whole lot of people over there, and then by the time we all split it down, it's not worth it. But tonight I feel like it was pretty much worth it for the most part, you know? So at the end of the day, if I hadn't had the audacity to go for it tonight, I wouldn't have made the money that I made tonight, you know? So I just feel like sometimes I stand in my own way, and that's why I'm a big fan of taking your own advice and listening to yourself while you're trying to give advice. But also, like, it humanizes me to let y'all know that you're not the only one going through shit. Like, you're not the only one that feels not as confident or whatever sometimes, you know? So my biggest advice with people and things is you really just need to go for it. Like, if you hear no, oh well, you didn't die. You just heard no. Like, what is no really gonna do to you? And I say this because there are times where I'm like, no, they're just gonna say no. And it's in my head and I'm fighting myself. And I just gotta be like, no, fuck it. Get up and ask anyway. You know, just do whatever. Because sometimes that rejection is what's going to make you stronger. You know? And sometimes the rejection ain't personal. So I feel like a lot of stuff we internalize and we make super personal. And a lot of shit isn't really personal. A lot of shit says more about people's internal battle than it says about you. I forgot I got a little mole right there. Because I'm like, what am I scratching? Yeah, a lot of shit that happens says more about people's internal battle than it says about anything that you got going on. And sometimes people are rejecting you to build their ego. Sometimes they're rejecting you because something just isn't really for you, you know? Like, rejection can just be seen as redirection a lot of the time. Sometimes shit ain't for you, you know? So it's okay if stuff isn't for you. Just keep trucking forward, keep pushing it. Because at some point in time, you will find your tribe. You will find the things that are meant for you. You will find the people that you are meant to meet that will propel you in the right direction in your life. So just keep believing in yourself, you know? Keep being exactly who you are and not really who others want you to be. Because there are times where I feel like I might want to, what am I trying to say? What is a word? I might just, I guess, like succumb to just trying to be a little bit more the norm, or be more like what everybody else is, or be more appealable to certain audiences and stuff like that. And then I think about it, I'm just like, no, I want to be myself. I want to, you know, I want to be true to myself. I think it's so raw when you can just stay true to yourself no matter what. It might not always be rewarding, but at least you know in the long run that you didn't sacrifice yourself just to gain certain people's favor. Because a lot of times them people don't even really like themselves, and you worry about them liking you. No, baby, let it go. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take some witch hazel solution and wipe it across my face. I saw something on social media at one point that said don't use witch hazel. I could give a fuck. I'm about to use my witch hazel because I bought this forever and a day ago, or maybe not even that long ago, but I used to like using witch hazel kind of as a toner after I clean my face. So, yeah, whatever you feel like you would like, go for it. Don't convince yourself that you're not of the right caliber to receive it. A lot of the biggest people on this earth, billionaire, millionaire, whatever, business people, just have audacity. They're not smarter than you are. They're not better than you. They just have audacity to keep going, to not let things stand in their way, just to stay persistent, you know? A lot of shit is just persistence and audacity. You gotta tell yourself that you deserve the bigger thing, the better thing. Don't convince yourself that you can't get it. Because once you convince yourself that you can't get it, you're not sending out the right vibrations for it to be attracted to you. Even though everything that is for you, you have to a lot of time raise your vibration as a person to be able to maintain certain things. So sometimes we want stuff of a higher caliber and we're not ready for it yet because we don't know how to maintain the small. You know what I'm saying? I believe there's a scripture in the Bible that says, if you're faithful over few, I'll make you a ruler over many. I believe that's what it is. So a lot of time, I think we want a lot more than what we can handle. And at first we have to learn how to handle the small so that we can get the big, you know? So at the end of the day, don't feel bad about feeling insecure. Don't feel bad about feeling like you don't belong. A lot of the people that are in these higher up positions in life overall, whether it be corporate America, whether it be like performer, entertainer, whatever, they are not special people. They're just regular fucking people that just happen to start making money a certain type of way and just don't give up, you know? Don't feel like you're any less than anyone. And consistently convince yourself that whatever opportunity that you want, you can receive. Don't convince yourself that you can't have something, because then you're just setting yourself up for failure for real. And sometimes that rejection is redirection. Sometimes it's not meant for you in that moment, or sometimes it's just really not meant for you because it's not going to be good for you. So believe in yourself. Stay patient, stay prayed up, and stay pretty on the inside. Have a great day, y'all.